Okay, either AFC playoff picture seems to be all put together. It doesn't seem like anybody can, be a, playoff buster. I mean, it's pretty much set. The teams that are going to be in the playoff represent the AFC are already set. The only thing that has to take place are the positions. And let's just say, for example, the AFC, the number one seed was going to be the New England Patriots. Now, the New England Patriots do have to handle business now. They have to go to Miami, and they have to take on a Dolphins team that already clinched the playoff spot. And if the New England Patriots can beat the Miami Dolphins, then they get the number one seed. So let's just say, I guess you can say, to play devil's advocate here, if the New England Patriots do become the number one seed, who do you think in the playoffs? I mean, I'm going to name off a couple teams. Okay, we know about the Pittsburgh Steelers. We know about the Kansas City Chiefs. We know about the Oakland Raiders. Which one of those teams do you feel can knock off the New England Patriots?
Well, if they had David Carr, it'll be easily the Raiders. But now,
Derek Carr,
like I said, that was Derek Carr.
Mm-hmm.
That would be that's a significant injury, I think, in my opinion. Honestly, I kind of see an early exit for those boys. Yeah. But I'd say it had to be the Chiefs. Alex Smith, he's unflappable. They're probably the most underrated team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Especially playoff
Mm-hmm.
team. You never really think about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But they're steady. Look who their coach is. Andy Reid, about the steadiest coach in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
With the Eagles. And now he just brought that success over to the Chiefs.
Right.
The second straight year, making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They can steal this division too.
Yeah.
If the Raiders aren't careful. Mm-hmm. So I really do think. You have Spencer Ware. You don't have Jamal Charles because he's hurt.
Yeah.
Spencer Ware, I believe he's maybe close to or above 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Like we say, we have Tyreek Hill. This guy burst on the scene. Mm-hmm. Probably one of the fastest guys in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the defense. All the names that you have on this defense.
Yeah.
You have the Bears. You have the Justin Houston. So they could really pose a problem. I think it's really going to be it's going to be a huge problem if the Chiefs can somehow get up to that number 2 seed and people have to actually come to Arrowhead Stadium. That is going to be they can cause a lot of problems for a lot of teams.
Mm-hmm.
So I will easily say the Chiefs.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting pick. I'm not going to lie to you. I like the Kansas City Chiefs. But let's just be honest about this. Nobody is beating the New England Patriots, especially if they have the number 1 seed. Let me throw a stat at you, E. 52 wins, only 1 loss in Gillette Stadium. That's unbelievable. A team like the New England Patriots, you're playing at home, playing in Gillette. If they have home field advantage, it's good night, Irene. It's full speed ahead to the Super Bowl. Look, let's just run them down. I'm gonna run down a couple teams. Now I know a lot of people might wonder, why didn't I say the Houston Texans? Come on. Tom Savage ain't leading these boys nowhere. I'm just being honest. Tom Savage is not going to lead the Houston Texans to the Super Bowl. If you believe that, then I want to know what you drinking tonight. But anyway, let's look at a couple teams that maybe can beat the New England Patriots. One team that I would say would be the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are red hot right now, and I feel like they have something to prove. I don't know if you've seen an interview with Terry Bradshaw, but Terry Bradshaw said that Mike Tomlin, the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, is not a good coach. He's a good cheerleader. He's a good rah-rah guy. He's not a good head coach. He's not a great head coach. So he really basically kind of destroyed this man's, image and credibility, or at least he tried to do that. So I feel like this team right here wants to show the world that Mike Tomlin is indeed a great head coach. Now, I don't know what Terry Bradshaw was thinking when he said this. Mike Tomlin is a Super Bowl winning coach, and he has led the Pittsburgh Steelers to the playoffs on more than 5 occasions. But I don't know what this guy's thinking. But I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers can beat the New England Patriots because of that high-power offense. You got Le'Veon Bell, who I feel like should be the MVP of the league. And I feel like they got Ben Roethlisberger. He had some injuries. He had to get surgery, and he seems like he's getting back into to the flow of things. And then you have the playmaker extraordinaire Antonio Brown. When you got players like this on your squad, anything is possible. I think that the defense, even though they can be suspect at times, they can go out there and they can play big boy football. And I think that they can be the team that can knock off the New England Patriots. But let's just be honest about this. I don't see anybody knocking off the New England Patriots. But if I had to choose one team, it would be the Pittsburgh Steelers.